Unlike the GCC countries whose economic growth relies heavily on revenue of oil production, Turkey has been able to promote economic growth by other means, such as tourism. Tourism in Turkey is focused largely on a variety of historical sites and on seaside resorts along its Aegean and Mediterranean seacoast. In recent years, Turkey has also become a popular destination for culture, spa, and healthcare tourism. In 2011, Turkey overtook the UK to become the sixth most popular tourist destination country in terms of international tourist arrivals, according to United Nations World Tourism Organization. Turkey's largest city, Istanbul, has a number of major attractions derived from its historical status as capital of the Byzantine and Ottoman empires, including the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, also known as the Blue Mosque, and the Hagia Sophia Mosque. Istanbul has also recently become one of the biggest shopping centers of the European region by hosting malls and shopping centers, such as Metrocity Mall, which is the biggest mall in Europe and seventh largest shopping center in the world. According to Tourism Strategy of Turkey 2023, released by the Ministry of Culture and Tourism in 2007, the goal is that, with the adoption of sustainable tourism approach, tourism and travel industry will be brought to a leading position for leveraging rates of employment and regional development, and it will be ensured that Turkey becomes a world brand in tourism and a major destination in the list of the top 5 countries receiving the highest number of tourists and highest tourism revenues by 2023. The tourism strategy emphasizes tourism diversification to develop means for alternative tourism types led particularly by health, thermal, winter, golf, sea tourism, ecotourism, and plateau tourism, conference and expo tourism activities. For example, development of yacht clubs will be encouraged as part of promotion of the sea tourism. Given its ambitious goals, the Turkish government has invested extensively in transport infrastructure. In January 2013, the Turkish government announced that it will build the world's largest airport in Istanbul. The operation has invested 7 billion euros and will have its first part of a 4-part plan completed by 2017. Tourism in Turkey has grown steadily since 2011. The number of people visiting Turkey as tourists reached an all-time high of around 40 million in 2014. Culture and Tourism Minister Omar Salik said, despite the political and geopolitical crisis in the region, pointing out that there were Turkish citizens who are residents in Europe but visit Turkey each year. Salik said that this year the number was roughly expected to reach 5 million. However, tourism in Turkey does face severe challenges. Due to the long-lasting conflict between the Republic of Turkey and the Kurdistan Workers' Party, kidnaps of tourists have taken place in the southeast part of the country. In 2015, tourism in Turkey has declined due to the rise of ISIS, further deteriorating the condition for traveling. Several countries have issued travel advisories, recommending that all non-essential travel to Turkey be avoided. Due to heightened security risks, there was 2.25% decline in tourism in the first half of 2015. Experts believe that Turkey will see $5 billion in losses for 2015. According to United Nations World Tourism Organization statistics, in 2013, 69% of arrivals of non-resident tourists at national borders of Turkey were from Europe. In addition, arrivals from South America increased by 37% compared to 2012. 94% of the tourists traveled to Turkey because of personal purposes, and 74% of the tourists arrived in Turkey by air. Most importantly, international tourism received by inbound tourists was about $35 billion, which was 60.7% of total exports of Turkey. Given the fact that tourism is essential to the economic development of Turkey, the government of Turkey will find it crucial to ensure national stability and security. avoiding the heavy loss of revenue of tourism.